Welcome back. So, let's make a beat and bass line. It's pretty easy to do. Let's start with a kicker because it's always loaded up for you when you open up a fresh LMMS. Just like in the last video, all we need is the beat bassline editor and the song editor windows. So let me close the other two. And we don't need the sample track here, the triple oscillator, or the automation track that are preloaded into the song editor. Bye-bye. That leaves us with just these two windows, with the kicker open in the beat bassline editor and beat bassline 0 open in the song editor. And just like last time, the kicker is preset at what I like to think about as the heartbeat setting. In order to put some beats in, just click on one of these rectangles here. That adds a beat. You can add as many as you want. And then to hear what you've got so far, just press the black arrow. If you don't like a beat that you put in, simply click on it again and it will go away. I stopped the beat from playing by clicking on this black square. To have an interesting beat, you need to have more than a kicker, so let's go grab something else. I'll click on this music note on the sidebar and I see those folders we just looked at in the last video. I think I'll open drums and pick something out. I think I'll try Clap 04. To add it to the bass line, just double click on the name of the sample and it adds it as another row on the beat bassline editor. Now that it's there, let's throw a few claps in. Let's play that and see how we're doing. So far, so good. Let's make it a little more interesting, though. How about if I add another drum? Doink. I guess I'll add Tom_low01 here. Okay, let's see how that sounds. It'll do for the sake of making a quick video. Let's just add one more sound and move on. Doink. How about something that sounds a bit different than what we've already used? I'll try Wood01. Again, double-click the name of the file to put up another row on the beat bassline editor. Let's drop in a few notes. Let's see how that sounds. For educational purposes, I guess it'll do. I don't think I'll be getting a Grammy. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure I won't be getting an Oscar for this video either. Oh well, that's not the point. The point is... what was the point again? Oh yeah! We're learning how to use LMMS. So you've got a basic beat. Maybe we should add a bass line. Let's go find the bass folder. First, I'll close drums, just for convenience. Oh, there's the bass folder at the top. Let's check a few out. You know what? Just to make things simple, I'm going to click the first one and drop in a few beats. Let's see how that sounds. Just remember, the point of this video is to show you how to use the editor, not to show you a work of art. Once you're satisfied with what you've put together in the beat bassline editor, all you have to do to put it into the song editor, is click on the first block over in the song editor of beat bassline 0. Right there. See how it turned blue? Now when I push the black arrow, it plays in the song editor. You can stretch it out like this to any length. You can shorten it, and you can randomly space it around. This is useful if you have a second beat and bass line that you want to insert in between it. I'll just leave it at a solid 8 measures, though, for simplicity. Now that we've got a little beat and bass line, just for fun, let's make a quickie song by layering a melody over it. To do that, we'll go back to the sidebar right here. Remember these 6 buttons? We just used the third one, the one with the note icon on it, to make our beat bass line. We could open up this folder Instruments here, but it's pretty limited. Instead, we're going to go to the next button on the sidebar, the one with the star on it, right here. This opens up the My Presets pane. This has every synthesizer listed that's included with LMMS. As you can see, our old friends the kicker and the triple oscillator are here. But what you don't see until I click on one of the folders is that somebody went through a lot of trouble to create musical instruments using these synthesizers. Let me click on the triple oscillator and show you. You can see all the instruments that have been pre-made. I think I'll use this reso bass to put down a quick melody. Just drag the reso bass over to the song editor and you'll get a new horizontal track. Then double-click one of the rectangles in the track and it'll bring up the piano roll. Just like the triple oscillator, this lets you lay down the notes of your melody. We're running out of time, so I'll do something real quick. Just 2 bars. Okay, has to start on a C, and I will, let's see, I will give it an octave, because that's always nice. Octave, and I will play around inside it. Let's see. Okay. And let's see. Alright, let's see how that sounds. That's not my greatest work. In fact, forget I ever made that. Still, with a lot of editing and the addition of more instruments on more tracks, I might be able to make it almost sound good. Almost. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.